Latina's soul sister, and she's about to come up here and do her thing. So what I need you to do is to start picking up the energy for Ms. Sandra Garcia Rivera. And keep clapping until she gets up here.
Give it up for Nathan P. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. You see how he measured my height just about right? Because I'm particular. All right. Felicidades. Happy birthday. I'm in New York for this week. I'm here for family. I'm born and raised in New York City. I'm a native New Yorker. I'm Boricua, Puerto Rican. I got 5 minutes. Don't interrupt. No. So, Sonia Sanchez says, if you got a microphone, you better use it proper. So I saw this documentary last night. Maybe y'all have seen it already. I might be behind the times. But it's called The Pruitt-Igoe Myth. And it's about the history of housing authority and the projects that came up in the 50s and 60s. So what we see around New York City and the Lower East Side, in El Barrio, in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, this is about St. Louis, but draw the parallels. Check it out. It's on Netflix. That's how I saw it. Pruitt-Igoe Myth. I love Ngoma. Much respect for this elder. So much respect. One line, he said, the last plantation related to Washington, D.C. There's a little island in the Caribbean called Puerto Rico. Still a plantation. We are still a commonwealth. We are still property of the United States. We are not free. We cannot vote for the president of the United States if we live there, yet we can fight in the war. So let's not forget. And lastly, I am the host of a poetry series in San Francisco called Lunada. We meet every full moon. If you're ever in the Bay and you look up and the moon is filled, come down to the Mission District. I'll be there. We got an open mic and you are most welcome. 2 pieces, one light, one heavy. This first one is called Goddess Conceit. Did I tell you about Zeus? Homeboy always stepping to me, chilling in the schoolyard, trying to impress me. All lightning and javelins, messing with mere mortals, making them trip, slip, bump into poles, fire hydrants, showing off as if he could make me jealous, rapping to that heifer Hera. His boasting braggadocious, gold feathered crown, don't do it for me. No wind under my wings. See, it's all about Poseidon. Rippling river, 6-pack, wet trident, tried and true. Where he straddles dolphins, tickles my heart, blows my flute clean. He takes me secretly, Friday nights beneath the sea, humpback doo-wop serenades, oyster bars, crustacean cocktails, rocks my world, ebb and flow. He tempts me, teases, got me scheming, future nocturnal trips to ignite bioluminescence in that abyss between our lips. Punto. Okay, one more. It's been a pleasure. I'm rolling with my homegirl Mariposa tonight. I love you, girl. So happy to be here with you. All right. So, in this poem, SP, it's after a poem by Sylvia Plath.
Yeah.
And this is called Barren Woman.
Yes.
Chopping it up in the kitchen, fluorescent lights, Wednesday, noon. I told her I'd drop down to 101. Stress and heartache, best weight loss program around. Free, too. She looked me up and down, asked, you barren? I thought, barren? Wow, she's bold popping a question like that in the middle of the day. Hardly know her in front of the coffee machine. Me? A child? And I thought about it for a while. And I felt proud that someone actually thought it possible for me to be in the practice, in the body, able to actually bear a child in my body. And I fantasized in that moment or 3 that I was bearing a gift, bearing fruit, persimmons or a basket of tangerines, bearing witness to to my belly growing, while I, all these days, had been burying the dream of ever having a child. And in that split second, or 3, that the universe was planting a seed in me, I did a double take in my brain, repeated the question to make sure I heard it right. Did you ask if I was bearing? And she said, no. I asked if you were barren. And with that one slant in inflection, I was drop-kicked out of the fantasy, the script flipped, planted back in reality to the coffee drip of the kitchen, back to the life she read so well. Barren? Really? Hadn't heard that term since I read the poem by S.P. And wasn't that 1962 or 63? How cold a consonant, how cruel a vowel can be. Do people still actually use that word? Hadn't it fallen out of fashion, dropped right out of the dictionary? Sure wish it had. Sure wish. Gracias.